The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
Has some space, breaks a tackle, and then another, and Johnny English, oh my goodness, best run of his life, past the 15, down to 10, first and goal, Cleveland. Coliseum in downtown Minneapolis. It's the Minneapolis Maulers home finale as the 5-0 undefeated team from Minnesota takes on the 1-4 Cleveland Vipers here on Mauler Football 97.9 KMAL. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine, and certainly an interesting matchup tonight. The last time these two teams faced each other, they combined for 114 points. Will Cleveland be able to keep up with Minneapolis tonight? Or will the Maulers flex their muscles early? Let's head down to the field for the coin toss.
Let's do this. You guys ready?
The Maulers seem to win the coin toss just about every week, don't they? Start of the ball game, second game of an SFL Sunday doubleheader in the Week 8 finale. The Cleveland Vipers and the Minneapolis Maulers are live. Cleveland returns the opening kickoff up to the 28-yard line. And trotting out onto the field is Caleb Wright, the third highest ranked quarterback in terms of efficiency in the league, 94.9, 125 of 191 passing, 1,675 yards, 11 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. First and 10 at the 28. And Cleveland starts with a tight set with two in the backfield. Down to 13 on the play clock. Caleb Wright's first play of the game will be a pass, and he'll swing it outside to English, and that'll be a 4-yard loss. Boy, what a bad start for Cleveland, who's been a bit down on their luck this season as they have the past couple of seasons. Lost a 21-19 heartbreaker to Baltimore, which really could have turned their season around. They are a game and a half back of third place, one game out of fourth place at the moment. With 3 to go, second down and 14 from the 24 after the ill-advised pass to English. Offside, so a free play here for Cleveland. That pass will go through the hands of the intended receiver. So it'll bring up second down and 9, and Cleveland gets a little bit of a break here on the opening possession.
Neutral zone infraction, number 98, defense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Brings up second down and 9. Apparently major announcement from the Minneapolis Maulers organization. Not quite sure what this is all about, but A-OK in the chat room, Bandits APF2K8, the promotional director for the Maulers. What you got? Second down and 9 following the offside penalty. There's a look at Jeb Gatlin. First minutes of the game here at Wolfram and Hart Stadium at Packed House on Fan Appreciation Night. Play action pass, Caleb Wright again will swing it outside of Johnny English, and he lost a yard, so it's going to bring up third down and 10. And Cleveland, being a little bit too ill-advised with their throws to the outside, sets up a 3rd and long. The Vipers in the row, brown helmets, white jerseys, brown pants with brown numbers outlined in bright green. Some reds and whites in there as well. On the trim, Minneapolis in the yellow helmets, red jerseys, yellow pants, yellow numbers. As Wright on 3rd down and 10 will fire down the field, complete to Scott King. So Wright bails the Vipers out of a 3rd down and long situation, and Cleveland avoids a 3 and out on their opening possession. We welcome everyone to the chat in the opening minutes of this one. Augustin 1305, Bandits APF 2K8, Darth Destro MD, Don Tech DXYYZ1, Newberry 94005, Ramos Lynn, Tariq MMA, TJ Kag SFL, T Paternity, Vertigo, and X Factor 56. 2nd down and 9 after the Johnny English 1-yard run. Tariq MMA is hooked. 2nd and 9 from the 49 for Cleveland. After that big throw to Scott King, moved the chains. Down to 12 on the play clock, 3 wide receivers, and Caleb Wright drops to throw. He will check it down to Johnny English. English in the open field, a couple of spins, a 3rd spin, and he gets 6 yards before being tackled by Koma Kaleka. And it sets up a 3rd down and short for Cleveland in Minneapolis territory at the 45. Cleveland so far keeping that relentless Mahler offense off the field for more than 2 minutes. They'll have to convert on this 3rd down if they want to continue to keep their offense on the field. Cleveland's, that is. A flip pass is incomplete, intended for Johnny English. The Maulers have seen that before, the second meeting between these two teams, and the first possession for the Cleveland Vipers comes up empty. They'll have to punt it away. 4th down and 3. There's a look at English, who did not get a lot of looks on that opening possession. Alan J.D. staying with the Maulers. Congrats on all you've done in making the Maulers a success off the field as that punt goes into the end zone. The Maulers will start with it on the 20-yard line. If you have not seen the Mauler offense, you are going to be impressed more than likely. The Maulers, a ridiculous league record, 54.6 points per game. All they do is pass, and so far this season, all they do is win. 1st and 10 from the 20. 2 backs and 2 receivers, and Marconi starts the game, of course, with a pass, and Brantley nearly picked it off. Pass incomplete, will set up a 2nd down and 10. As mentioned, the first meeting between these two teams ended 63-51. The Maulers with the victory. It was one of the closer games for Minneapolis this year, although Cleveland scored a lot of those points late after the game was all said and done. Trips to the left-hand side for Marconi. Ball in the middle of the field. 4 down lineman on 2nd and 10. Marconi going deep in one-on-one coverage, and that pass is knocked away. Pass intended for Marcus Campbell, and Marconi starts the game 0 for 2. And just how rare is that? Well, Rocco Marconi, in 5 games, 3,118 yards, 35 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and 79% completion. He has had an amazing season and clearly is the favorite for MVP. 3rd down and 10, Marconi's pass down the middle is through the hands and incomplete. And how often do you see the Maulers go 3 and out, 0 for 3 passing on their first possession? Minneapolis will kick it away. So the Maulers will punt, so back-to-back punts to start this game. Have to say, I'm quite surprised with how well these two offenses can get going and get hot. And the two defenses aren't the best in the league either. In fact, the two worst in the SFL. but scoreless so far through 2.5 minutes as Cleveland will return the punt up to the 45 and start from there. The Minneapolis Mauler defense includes inside linebacker number 55, Austin Broadway. He's a bronze. Outside linebacker number 52, Jeb Gatlin. He's a bronze. The silver safeties are number 49, Billy Joe Gatlin at strong safety, and Koma Kaleka, number 23 at free safety. The corners, number 42, Marcus Dorsett. 1st and 10 at the 45. As Wright drops to throw, he will fire down the middle of the field, and the pass is caught at the Mauler 33. That's Scott King's second catch of the game, and it's a first down for Cleveland. Scott King, one of the best deep threats in SFL history, provides another catch there. This season, King is 3rd in the league with 732 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns. Overall, in Scott King's career, he is 2nd in the league in receiving yards, 3,698 and 20 touchdowns on 193 grabs all time. 1st and 10 at the Mauler 33. No score from Wolfram and Hart Coliseum. 2 backs in the backfield, and they will try to flip it to Johnny English, and it only gains a yard. Cleveland likes that play, and it's a high-risk, high-reward play, as most of Cleveland's offense is. Only gains 1 there on a 2nd down and 9. Coming up. Second and 9 at the 32, 2 backs and 2 receivers. Right against the blitz. Will swing it outside to English. He has nowhere to go. Jeb Gatlin on the tackle along with some others, and Minneapolis up to this point has done a pretty good job on Johnny. Check that. That is actually Cartwright, the fullback, in the open field, but good job on backs in the open field, making stops behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and long again for Cleveland. Converted a 3rd down on their previous drive. They do have a star kicker, June Kazanari. This would be from 50 yards if they don't get any yards on this play. 3rd down and 10. Right back to throw. Wright is going to throw it outside left. The pass is caught. Only a 7-yard gain, however. And it'll bring up 4th down for Cleveland, and Kazanari will likely come out to kick the field goal. Walker on the catch. Officially 3 yards away from the sticks. New guys didn't get to mention this is going to be a 42-yard field goal. S-Toss 53-63 in the chat with us as well right now. That 42-yard kick is good for Cleveland, and the Vipers have the first points on the board. 8:11 to go here in the first quarter. Cleveland 3, Minneapolis nothing, and in the first 5 minutes, Minneapolis has had 3 plays, no yards and a punt. Vipers kick it away. And a deep kick from Kazanari, 1 yard deep in the end zone. Minneapolis on the return. Out past the 20. Kaleka nearly stole the outside. Gets to the 25, first down Maulers. Mauler offense led by Marconi at number 5. His all-star cast of receivers. Number 19, James Cooley, is a gold. Number 11, Ianojo Abaratsabo, is a silver. Number 84, Donald Miller, is a bronze. And tight end number 42, Marcus Campbell, is a bronze. 1st and 10 of the 25. Trips to the left-hand side for Marconi. Ball on the left hash. And Marconi will try to complete his first pass of the day. That'll be caught by Abaratsabo. A gain of 7 yards. 2nd and 3 as Minneapolis looks for their first move of the chains today. A lot of promos going on tonight here in Minneapolis as that deep ball is caught at the Cleveland 46 for a first down, Maulers. What a catch. A nice throw, but an even better catch down the field. A beautiful view here on the replay of Wolfram and Hart's Excellent in-zone architecture as Abarazabo in a one-on-one war there makes a tremendous catch down the field for a first down. First and 10 from the Viper 46. An out route is caught and a late hit, but Miller stays upright. Miller's a tough cookie to crack. A long receiver and a big one at that, and he has found a nice home here in Minneapolis. Actually, the Maulers have 3 of the top 5 receivers in the league in terms of receiving yards this season. Miller is 5th in the league with 506 yards and 5 touchdowns. 3 receivers, 2 to the left-hand side, far left-hand side. Marconi drops to throw on a second down and 6. He is starting to get it going. That is a first down to James Cooley up to the 32-yard line. Cooley's first catch of the night, first down, Maulers. Wow, Alan, I had no idea. That's rough, man. Hard awareness night here at Wolfram and Hart. Marconi is changing the play against man press coverage. That pass to a wide open Campbell is caught. Campbell's going to break a tackle. That's a touchdown. Maulers. Great audible from Rocco Marconi. There was nobody on Marcus Campbell, and 1 broken tackle leads the Maulers to their first points of the day. And so it begins for Minneapolis. The extra point for the Maulers is good. And it's Minneapolis 7, Cleveland 3 with 6:12 to go in the first quarter. From the 10-yard line, short kick for Minneapolis will be returned by Cleveland up to the 28. If you missed the absolutely sensational game of the week before this telecast, Orlando defeats New York 43-31. We must apologize to the officiating crew of that game. Upon further review, we got photo evidence that that was in fact a safety. A good call by the officials. He Chol, both of his feet just barely in bounds. It was so hard to tell live and even on replay. But the refs got that one right as Johnny English picks up 7 to start the drive for Cleveland. Second down 3. So New York joins Oklahoma City at 2 and 4. Orlando moves into third place at 3 and 3. And they will take on the Baltimore Crabs 5 and 1 next Sunday night in the SFL Week 9 game of the week as the playoff push officially begins. As Wright drops to throw, Wright's pass is caught. That's a first down up to the 43-yard line, and Caleb Wright so far in the quarter is 9 for 10 for 57 yards passing. And Cleveland, probably better than in any other game this season, has done a good job controlling the clock, which is what they set out to do night in and night out. Hand off on a draw. English cannot get away, but still managed 3 yards. Brings up second down and 7. Make sure you follow or subscribe to our YouTube partners. Darts Destro MD is applying for a new team. He's got some great videos on his channel. S.A. Corky, if you haven't heard Straight to the Effing Point, you don't know what you're missing yet. Incredible channel there. Vertigo, aviation football on that channel. Boy, it is awesome to watch his simulated flights. So many other partners that you can see URLs at the bottom of the screen. That deep pass by Wright is caught. Down the field to the 31. That's Mackenzie Friesel on the catch, and another first down in field goal range for Cleveland. By the way, if you have a YouTube channel that supports All Pro Football 2K8 and are a fan of the SFL and would like to promote the Simulation Football League on your YouTube channel, you can become a YouTube partner with us. Get your channel on our ticker at the bottom of the screen. Also coming soon, you'll also be able to get your videos on our official website. As long as you support us, we'll support you as an official YouTube partner as English picks up 4 yards. Email simulationfl@gmail.com for more information, or you can log on to simulationfl.com, go to the About SFL page, get involved. 2nd and 6 at the 27. Second and 6, 3.5 to go. 7-3 Minneapolis on a draw to Johnny English, and English manages to pick up 4 more yards. Sets up a third down and manageable too. And I tell you, better than any other team the Maulers have faced this year. Minneapolis offense staying off the field right now. Third down and 2 at the 23. 2 receivers, 1 to either side. That's King at the top of the screen. And Wright is in trouble. Somehow got the pass away to move the chains for a first down. Wright's quarterback rating nearing 100. He has been very efficient with the football here in the first quarter. And I don't know how Caleb Wright was not sacked in the backfield. What's up, Giddon? Glad you got referred. Hope you have a good time. Got a great game going right now. 7-3, the undefeated Maulers have not gotten a lot of opportunities to score here in the first quarter. Cleveland trying to capitalize. Wright swings it outside. That's Cartwright again, only a 2-yard gain. Excellent tackle in the open field. That's a non-star corner getting a job done on the outside. Two and a half to play. CasualAdultGamers.com is an official partner of the Simulation Football League. If you would like to play online, via online, NFL and college football and All-Pro Football 2K8, visit CasualAdultGamers.com to figure out how you can get involved as Johnny English takes a carry and picks up 6 more. And I tell you what, the Cleveland Vipers and Johnny English, who was held to under 100 yards rushing in the first meeting, which came back on the opening week of the season, playing some good football right now. Third down and 2 at the Mauler 10. And the Wolf Raymond Hart crowd in the smaller section of the stadium trying to get loud. 2 receivers, good speed is at the bottom of the screen. It converted the last third down. They're going to hand it off. No, they're going to go play action, roll out, and Wright is buried. An 11-yard loss. Rare to see a rollout opposite direction as Luke Johnson brings him down. And if he would have handed it off to Johnny English, they might have had the first. Another great stop down in Minneapolis territory for the Maulers, and Casanari will have to come out and kick another field goal. .1:15 to go in the first quarter. This is a 37-yard kick from the left hash, and Casanari's kick is good. And with 1:09 to go in the first quarter, Cleveland is hanging around so far. The 1-4 Vipers trail the 5-0 Maulers 7-6. Good job by Blake getting that snap down over his head just a little bit. End over end kick sails through as the sun begins to set here in about 20 minutes in Minneapolis. 70 degrees, real nice weather for the fans. Partly cloudy skies here in Minnesota. .109 to go in the first quarter, and Cleveland kicks it away, down 1 from the goal line. The Maulers on the return. That's Kaleka. Past the 20, 25, and Kaleka up to the 26-yard line with 1:05 on the clock. Cleveland defense, haven't talked about it much. There's not much in the secondary. A big mismatch tonight. Only one star in the secondary. That's strong safety number 26, Ahmad Arrington. The other defensive stars include defensive tackle number 93, Lee Tuck-Inyuk, number 94, defensive end, Czech Congo. The linebackers are number 51, Cameron Brantley on the inside, and number 91, Zach Elfage on the outside. First and 10 from the 26, Marconi going deep down the right-hand side. That pass is caught. Wide open, Abarazzo. 30, 20, no one's going to catch him. It's a Mauler touchdown. Only a matter of time before Abarazzo breaks free, and Minneapolis takes a 7-point lead. That one too easy. Abarazzo nearly went out of bounds, but we were just touching on the secondary issues that Cleveland has had all season with a lack of star power. Marconi takes advantage, his second touchdown of the quarter, and an extra point will put the Maulers up 8. Guys are blown away. Just wait till you see the quarter transitions. Thank you all again for the compliments. It's been an incredible week, incredible season for the Simulation Football League. Having a great time bringing you some incredible football. 56 seconds to go. Maulers up 8. And Cleveland at some point has got to get touchdowns instead of field goals. Short kick will be returned from the 12. Vipers can't make something happen. Friesel out to the 29, a return of 17 yards. For everything Simulation Football League, head to our official website at simulationfl.com to catch up on all the news, the upcoming schedules, and league statistics, so much more as you look at English's numbers. SimulationFL.com, the official website of the Simulation Football League. First and 10 of the 29. Two backs in the backfield, and the handoff goes to English. English around the right-hand side. English has some space. English breaks out, gets off a tackle, and picks up 8. Johnny English running the football well tonight. The offensive stars for Cleveland, 4 on that side of the ball, but they're powerful. Gold star quarterback, number 9, Caleb Wright. He's a rookie. Number 24, running back Johnny English. He's also a gold. Both are gold. And then 2 silver wide receivers. Number 11, Freeman Goodspeed. Number 89, Scott King. 2 in the backfield, 2 receivers. 4-3 defense for Minneapolis. Down to 11 on the play clock, and Wright will flip it to English. And that ball is knocked away. That's the 3rd time they've run that play in 1 quarter. And Wright is 1 for 3 for 1 yard passing it. English sort of took off without the football, although it looked like it got tipped away, and it did. When the play works, it gets a first down almost every time. When it doesn't, it gets ugly. 3rd down and 2 at the 37-yard line for Cleveland. Big play here for the Vipers, trying to hang around with the most potent offense in the SFL. As Wright will hand off on a draw to English. He is thrown backwards, and forward progress makes it a 1-yard gain. 4th and 1, and the Maulers get a defensive stop to end the first quarter. Tackle made by Billy Joe Gatlin, and it takes us to commercial break. End of 1, Cleveland 6, Minneapolis 14. The Maulers starting to put the pressure on the Vipers. This is Mauler Football, 97.9 KMAL. We'll be right back to Minnesota after this.
It was the night before, as the people of this little Belgian town waited for the crowning moment. Nature had other plans. but with the help of the masters of the Artois Brewery, a new star was born. Stella Artois, originally brewed as a beautiful holiday gift for the people of Leuven, Belgium.
For those who demand more, Optimum Nutrition's new Pro Series of superior quality sports nutrition products offers goal-driven individuals exactly what they're after. More quality proteins, more essential amino acids, more proven nutrients to support impressive muscle size and strength gains with less sugar, fat, and everything else you make a point of avoiding. Pro Gainer is a high-protein formula delivering calories that count during recovery. Each shake provides 60 grams of supplemental protein, 85 grams of carbs, as well as 24 vitamins and minerals to build on the amount you're getting through whole foods. Pro BCAA serves up 8 grams of the branched-chain amino acids leucine, isoleucine, and valine in a 2:1:1 ratio. We also included 5 grams of glutamine in the mix because this conditionally essential amino acid helps support recovery after intense exercise. Pro Complex supports muscle size and strength gains in a very big way. This stack of 60 grams of superior quality proteins, along with naturally occurring and added BCAAs and glutamine, holds absolutely nothing back, just like your approach to moving weight. Optimum Nutrition's Pro Series brings it all to your shaker cup in potencies you can depend on to fuel recovery from intense training, no matter how big you are or want to be. Train hard, recover better with the Optimum Nutrition Pro Series.
Landed Rockstar Parking, got fueled up, raided the rack, wrestled some hangers, perfected a pie, had a crush on a bag. Tried on jeans, gained 5 pounds, got baby fever, got touched up, got prim and proper. Passed on the right, met a girl's best friend, learned something, made something, tried something. Shoes, scarves, shades, more shoes, screamed some more, caught a chick flick, met some guys, ditched some guys, laughed it off, found a great booth, and recapped the best day ever.
Mall of America.
Always new.
Mauler Football on 97.9 KMAL is brought to you by Costco Wholesale, by Black Sheep Coal Fried Pizza, the official watch party location of your Minneapolis Maulers, by Nike, just do it, and by Delta Airlines, the Maulers fly with Delta. A 4th down and 1 for the Cleveland Vipers. They will have to punt to start the quarter.
Oh yeah, punter, I'm coming. I'm locking in.
After that, we'll take a look at the stats from the end of the first quarter. Fair catch called for at the 27-yard line for Minneapolis. Again, the Maulers, a rare breed of SFL team. They don't run the football. No yards rushing in that first quarter, but more total yards, 149 to 122. Johnny English, 35 yards rushing, but Minneapolis gritted their teeth against the run late in that first quarter to put him down just a little more than he was. 3 wide receivers set for Marconi as he drops to throw. He will go short over the middle. That pass is caught for a 3-yard gain. Abarazzo on the reception, now with 4 for a $1.06, and that long touchdown, 2nd and 7. More stats from the first quarter. Vipers faced 6 third downs. Converted 2 of them, had 5 first downs in that quarter. Minneapolis doesn't need third downs. Or first downs for that matter. 2nd down and 7 from the 31. Marconi back to throw. He'll swing it outside to the non-star running back, which tonight would appear to be Engelman, laying on the tackle. 3rd down and 5 for Minneapolis. And since that first possession, where the Maulers went 3 and out with 3 straight incompletions, Marconi looks much more settled out there. 3rd down, 5. Penalty marker is down. Marconi takes a sack. I looked down for just a minute. If that's offside, that may be a first down for the Maulers, and a huge mistake for Cleveland, and it is.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 93, defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat.
Well, actually, they're going to say it was going to be 3rd down and inches. Lee Tuck-Inyuk came in on the sack, but he might have been the one that jumped offside as well. And that could give Cleveland some trouble getting the Maulers off the field. Third down and inches at the 37. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the short side left for Marconi. And Marconi's pass on 3rd and inches going deep down the middle is caught in traffic by Abarazzo at the Cleveland 43. 126 receiving yards in the first half for Subo time, and it's a Mauler first down. A jump ball with Amon Arrington. Look at the acrobats from Abarazzo to make sure he held on to that football. First down in Viper territory. That's right. Happy birthday to the defensive coordinator for Honolulu, Logan Foster. Glad you can spend some of your birthday with us as a deep ball is picked off, intended for Abarazzo. Pass intercepted, so Cleveland's defense forces the first turnover of the game. Jesse Graham with the interception on a jump ball down the right sideline. Graham in perfect position and makes a big play on the football. And that's a huge stop for the Cleveland Vipers. Logan Foster's got his hands full. The Legends take on the Maulers next week. Although Minneapolis, a long flight to Honolulu. First and 10 from the 13. 3 receivers and 2 backs in the backfield. Wright drops to throw. He'll swing it outside. That's Johnny English to the open field, and a great tackle by Billy Joe Gatlin. Took Gatlin off his feet. Sets up a 2nd down and 6 for the Vipers. There's a look at Scott King. He's getting a break as Goodspeed is isolated top of the screen. The Maulers loading the box. 2 in the backfield. The handoff goes to Johnny, and he will hurdle 2 defenders, break a tackle for a 4-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down and 2. Tough running for English. He hasn't broken anything free just yet, but is getting 3, 4, 5 yards every time he touches the ball. 9:48 to go, 3rd down and 2. Big 3rd down here, play action pass, Wright's pass, caught, and he looked pretty cool under pressure there. Man, Caleb Wright, 14 of 16 for 105 passing yards in the first half. It's not a pretty average per attempt, but Caleb Wright with the pocket collapsing. A really nice target to Freeman Goodspeed. Out on the left hash mark. And Cleveland avoids a 3-and-out following an interception. Under 9.5 to go in the first half, 14-6 Minneapolis here in the Mauler home finale. A stretch play out to English, and English is put down. A loss of 1. Jeb Gatlin sniffed it out like a junkyard dog, and it's 2nd and long. Second down, 11 yards to go. From the 34, 4 receivers, 3 all aligned in the same space along the left-hand side. Wright's going to go deep. Wright, one-on-one coverage, excellently defended by Marcus Dorsett to set up a 3rd and long. .45 remaining in the second quarter. Final game of week number 8. Next week, as you can see on the bottom of your screen, we return Sunday, March 22nd. Wright deep drop back on 3rd and 11. That pass is caught. Well, wide open, Friesel. And Mackenzie Friesel has made a couple of important plays for the Vipers. They stay on the field, 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 46-yard line. For Marconi this season, that was his 9th interception. 3 other quarterbacks have more interceptions than Marconi. 1st and 10 of the 46, 3 receivers, 2 in the backfield. Handoff goes to English, right-hand side. English smothered. Sandwiched between 2 Mahler defenders. No gain, brings up 2nd and 10. And for Minneapolis, under 8 minutes to go in the quarter, I know they can score in a hurry, but man, the Maulers this year, 63-51, 51-27, 62-31 as English takes the toss. That gets 4. 55-45, 42-23 over the last 5 games. Thomas Paternitti is 13-0 overall in the regular season as an owner in the SFL. Certainly with a target on his back, no one's been able to stop him yet, but Cleveland hanging around. 3rd down and 6 from midfield. As Wright drops to throw, Wright is going to have to check it down to English, and he is not going to get there. How many times have we seen the Mahler defense just sit back and let teams check it down? And despite getting into Mahler territory, Cleveland's going to have to punt again, and their first half offense has really been the Achilles heel of this team. 3rd in the league in scoring at 33.8 points per game. But the Vipers, in a couple of key games, did not wake up offensively until the second half before it was too late. Another fair catch for the Maulers at the 16-yard line. This is Minneapolis' chance here to open things up a bit more. And until Cleveland can prove they can score a touchdown, Maulers aren't panicking.
Let's go! 1st and 10. From 16-yard. Down! 6. Count.
1st and 10 of the 16. 3 receivers, 2 in the backfield. Marconi will pass it and swing it outside to Engelman. And Engelman is run out of bounds. Double teamed at the 21-yard line. A 4-yard gain. There are the quarterback numbers. Wright with the buck 24. Marconi 179, 2 and 1 so far. So again, a doubleheader next week. The Maulers take on the Legends in the opener at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, and then it's that game of the week. Baltimore at Orlando. 2nd and 6. Marconi back to throw. He will dump it short. That is Abarazzo, only a 2-yard gain. Sets up a 3rd down and 4 now for Minneapolis, and this would be a big stop for Cleveland's defense if they can get something going here. Needing exactly the 26-yard line for a 1st down. They go trips right. And 5 down linemen, 8 on the line of scrimmage, and 1 deep safety for Cleveland as Marconi will flip it outside. That pass caught, but a pursuit angle that should be on a how-to guide as Meyer with the reception could not get outside quick enough. And the Vipers force a punt on 4th and 1. Under 6 minutes to play, and Cleveland's still only down by 1 score.
Let's block the play. Go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Low snap. Kick is away. Cleveland nearly blocked the punt. From the 34, the Vipers not much room to return, only up to the 35-yard line. 5:17 to play in the first half. Cleveland somehow, some way, holding the Maulers to just 14 points so far. 11 carries, 38 yards for English as he continues to try and plug away at the smaller defense. A tight set with 2 in the backfield for Wright. Wright will hand it off to English on a draw. English breaking a few tackles. Picks up 4. And English's ability to get 3, 4, 5 yards a pop hasn't really had a lot of carries tonight that have gone for negative yardage or stopped at the line of scrimmage, has allowed Cleveland to keep the play calling a little bit more fresh. 4:50 to go in the opening half. 2nd and 6. Wright's going to drop to throw. Wright's going to swing it out to English. English racing to the sideline. A lot of room on the right-hand side of the field. That's a first down to the Mauler 46-yard line. And Johnny English had more room on that play than he's had all night long to operate as Billy Joe Gatlin finally squeezed him out. If you don't know, Billy Joe Gatlin and Jeb Gatlin, brothers. They were former New York Knights. Then Jeb got traded to Grand Rapids, back with the Maulers with the Grand Rapids Rollers under former ownership. And eventually the two reunited and have been on the same team the last couple of years. 1st and 10 for the 46. A flip to English. That pass is incomplete. And that really has been the only ineffective play in the book for Cleveland tonight, as the Mauler defensive line all over it brings up a 2nd and long. Like the league on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels, all at /SimulationFL. So Facebook.com/SimulationFL, YouTube.com/SimulationFL, etc. On YouTube, you can catch full game archives on demand. You can also see 1st and 2nd half highlights, highlight packages and statistics. And you can also check out some of the best plays from the SFL season in the Play of the Day playlist. Right now for Cleveland, they are facing another 3rd and long, 3rd and 9, still down 8, but on the Minneapolis side of the field. Trips to the left, right back to throw, a push from the defensive line, and that pass is incomplete. Wright wanted an interference, not going to get one. Good speed couldn't come up with the play, and the Mauler defense once again comes up with a tremendous stop. Snap, Cleveland fields it, and yet another fair catch here at the 14-yard line for the Maulers. One thing Cleveland is making Minneapolis do, they're making them go the length of the field. Couple of long touchdowns, but besides that, the Maulers have had to have a lot of plays on their drives to even get into position to score. But this is when Minneapolis can become dangerous, when you start thinking that you've got them all bottled up, one play, and just like that, they blow the game wide open. Marconi's pass is picked off at the 10, and returned. Cleveland scores! Touchdown, Vipers! Marconi threw it right to him. What was Marconi thinking? That was his worst pass of the season. Morris Green steps in front, and the pass way too early. Touchdown, Vipers. Did not think Cleveland's first touchdown of the game would come on a pick 6. And Cleveland trails by 2. Cleveland's extra point is good, and with 3:34 to go in the first half, shocking. The 1-4 Cleveland Vipers hanging around with the Maulers, 14-13. Appreciate the comment, Optimus Goob. I wish I took more risks in life and had a username like that. Porky might say I should have the username The Voice. And they think I was on NBC, and that's not good for business and all that. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Maulers up by a point, but Cleveland has certainly played their best half of football of the season, I would say. Unless you count that second half against Minneapolis where they really played well offensively. 1st and 10 of the 23. 2 interceptions from Marconi here in the first half, and he will drop the throw, and he's going deep to Cooley. He says, that's enough of this short pass garbage. Cooley, 20, 15, 10, gonna walk himself in. Touchdown, Minneapolis, and just like that, it's back to a 7-point game. That's what we're talking about. This team doesn't average over 50 points a game for no reason. The quick strike ability. And you know James Cooley said in the huddle right before that play, dude, come on, man. We got this. Just throw it my way. And just like that, the Maulers back up by a touchdown. They have overcome some adversity this season, and they did it on that play right there. Extra point nearly blocked by an incoming lineman, but the kick is good, and with 3:17 to go in the first half, Minneapolis has extended their lead 21-13. Maulers kick it away. Cleveland on the return. That's Friesel. A nice return up to the 30-yard line. Dan Stevens, Peter O'Keefe coming up with the first half highlight stats and analysis from the SFL studios in San Antonio, Texas, along the 2K Sports halftime report. Two backs in the backfield, tight set for Cleveland, and they would really like to run this first half clock out as Johnny English got caught up in the backfield. Still manages to get 3 yards as he drags Marcus Dorsett to the 33-yard line. Second down, 7. Minneapolis gets the ball to start the second half. Play action, right, down the middle, finds Scott King. First I thought that was Goodspeed, he was also going deep. Scott King breaks free, and that's a Cleveland first down up to the 43-yard line. Vipers still moving the football well on offense. Hand off to English, and he gets popped from behind. Billy Joe Gatlin says, I am the destroyer. Nice to meet you. What's your name? English again, however, falling forward, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 21-13 Minneapolis. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Mauler Radio Network. Turn it on and you're in beast mode. This is Mauler Football, 97.9 KMAL, Minneapolis. Second and 7 at the 47 as Wright drops to throw. Wright is stepping up in the pocket, fires, it's intercepted! Big play, big turnover as Marcus Dorsett cut off Goodspeed's route. First down, Maulers. We're going to see what Wright was seeing on this play. Dorsett just he ran the route for him, and Wright, bad mechanics there, throwing off the back foot. And Minneapolis really has an opportunity here to finally separate themselves from the Vipers, who are trying to keep their postseason hopes alive. 3 receiver set, 2 backs in the backfield, 12 on the play clock, and Marconi will drop the throw. He'll fire down the middle. That pass incomplete. Pass intended for Cooley. Knocked away, brings up second down, stops the clock on the minute 52 to go. Marconi, once again, he gets the ball out of his hands so fast. Brantley was the one that came over and laid a big hit. Marconi, Wright with his 9th interception of the season. Second and 10 from the 44, I formation and 3 receivers. Marconi back to pass, going down the middle. That pass is caught by Cooley to the 41-yard line. First down, Maulers. It's only Cooley's 3rd grab, but both Cooley and Albarazabo have been active deep in the first half. First and 10 of the 41, now empty backfield for Marconi. Marconi back to pass, gonna go down the field, caught! Holding on to it was Cooley. No huddle offense for Minneapolis. They still have 3 timeouts. And we'll get the ball to start the second half. 1:06 to go. Starting to break down for the Vipers. And they jumped offside. Congo jumped offside. Free play. Marconi pass caught by Cooley. They will decline it. First and goal at the 2. Marconi really sizzling right now.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 94. Defense. The penalty is declined.
First and goal at the 1 after the decline penalty. James Cooley finally starting to get involved down the field. "56 seconds left in the first half. Marconi changing the play from the 1-yard line. Is hit as he throws. It is caught! He caught it! Albarazabo! What a play! Touchdown Minneapolis! No way! No way! One of the best catches of the season. Check this out. Marconi hit as he threw, and somehow Albarazabo makes the play. What a catch in the back of the end zone. Rocco Marconi gets hit as he threw. The ball wobbles out of his hand, and it looked like it was going to be an interception in the back of the end zone. Instead, Mahler's up by 15, their largest lead of the day, 28-13. Wow. Cleveland on the return, still on their feet. Boy, nearly broke it. And for the Vipers, I mean, do they want to make the playoffs or not? And they've got to score a touchdown on this drive if they want to keep up with Minneapolis. It's starting to get out of hand. This is a huge drive at 51 seconds and 3 timeouts for Cleveland following a turnover. A flip pass, no, sacked. Ron Scott, loss of 6. Loss of 5, rather. We'll call it 5. Second and 15. handoff to English. Very passive series right here for Cleveland. 3rd down and 8. Can't believe they're not being more aggressive at the moment. May not want to make another mistake. And that's exactly what they're doing, is Johnny English is put down, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Cleveland plays passive at the end of 2. It's the Vipers 13, Minneapolis 28. Mahler's starting to pull away. Dan and Peter, take it away.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Maulers enjoying the lead, 28-13.
Well, Dan, what do you say? You ready to dive into the 2K Sports halftime show?
Now a look at our halftime comparison, and as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Maulers are winning because of it. Let's see if they can keep up their dominance in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Number 9 went up top on a 3rd down play, and he was able to find his man. Unfortunately, the drive stopped shortly afterwards, and they had to punt it away. After driving 29 yards on 4 plays, number 6 would come on and connect on the field goal try. The Vipers connect on the field goal. Trying to answer back, the Maulers back by 3. Number 42 found a soft spot in the defense, and it worked to his advantage. They take their first lead of the game and are now up by 4. The Vipers come right back. Number 9 would find his target on this one. That set up a 38-yard field goal. The Vipers trailing 7-6. Number 11 was definitely a key player, as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 74-yard touchdown for the home team. Now early in the second quarter, this time at the 43-yard line. Graham is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. Midway through the second, the Vipers behind by 8. Number 24 found a soft spot in the defense, and it worked to his advantage. The Maulers on D. Green would come up with a huge play here, as he was able to pick one off, and then he had some clear sailing in front of him. An 87-yard play that set up touchdown for the visitors. The Maulers ahead 14-13. Number 19 was definitely a key player, as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 77-yard touchdown for the home team. The Vipers, late in the second quarter, number 42 was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. After getting an interception, the Maulers winning by 8. Number 5 would find his target on this one, and that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Maulers are up big at the half, 28-13.
All right, Dan. Nice work.
The Maulers get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 28-13. Let's get down to the field and the action.
It's halftime in Minneapolis. The Maulers are 26 minutes away from a 6-0 record and a clinched spot in the playoffs. This is Mauler Radio, 97.9 KMAL.
The polar vortex, Snowmageddon, Snowtastrophe. We're running out of names. Tonight, we ask the question, is winter out to get us? Then we probably answer it. The effects of the cold are well documented.
Just look back at history. Ancient man went extinct during the Ice Age.
First, the brain stops functioning properly. Next, the extremities lose all feeling and start to spasm. Your limbs may freeze and fall off.
These were gathered in the field. Be careful handling them. You might catch it.
It is a problem with no solution. Do these people look happy?
This is ridiculous.
Up. A short word that's a tall order. Stand up. Get up. Step up. Up demands that you rise to the challenge. Up your game. Up the ante. And if you stumble, you get back up. Then raise yourself higher than before. It's not easy, and not everyone is up to it. That is, up to up. But we are. Because we're in the business of up. Every day, Delta flies 250,000 people to 330 destinations worldwide, while investing billions of dollars, improving everything from booking to baggage claim. We're raising the bar on flying. You could say we're upping up. And tomorrow, we will up it yet again.
Will receive the second half kickoff, which is right now. Turns out to the 25-yard line. First down, Minneapolis to begin the third quarter. 4 touchdown passes for Rocco Marconi. Averages 7 a game at 4 in the first half. X Live, welcome to the broadcast. Marconi back to pass deep on the first play of the half. It's picked off by the same guy that intercepted the earlier pass. 3 interceptions for Rocco Marconi, and that's not how the second half was supposed to go at all for Minneapolis. Jesse Graham woke my butt up as well on a deep route to Miller down the field, and Graham, the non-star corner, with 2 picks in the ball game. And if you're Cleveland, that's how you start a second half. First down, already in field goal range of the Mauler 33. 17 carries for 54 yards in the first half for Johnny English. The Vipers go 2 receivers and English in the backfield on their first play of the third quarter. It's a handoff on account of English, who hurdles a couple of players, and he just cannot break free. Heck of a job by the Mauler defense. They've been done a good job of eliminating the big playability from Cleveland, which, comparative to the other teams in the SFL, not too shabby. Second down, 6 from the 29 as the pass down the field is caught. Good speed. First down to the 16-yard line, a pickup of 13 yards, and the Maulers are going to have to sweat out the Vipers for at least another series or 2. At least that's what it looks like.
Hey.
12 minutes to go, third quarter, 1st and 10 from the 16. Cleveland on the move. They need to win out to have a shot at the playoffs. They knew it was going to be an uphill climb. Defense is trying to keep him in it. Wright drops to throw. And he's got English out in the open field. English past the 10, breaks the tackle. First and goal to the 4. And the Maulers lucky that English did not score a touchdown. Wright a little bit late getting the football out to him. But English gets about 16 yards. Jeb Gatlin on the tackle. And the Vipers once again in the red zone. The offense for Cleveland has not scored a touchdown in this game. They go 2 backs, 2 receivers, down 15. They're going to hand it off to English. English left-hand side, and he spins to the 1-yard line. English now 60 yards on 19 carries, nearly under 3 yards a carry, but continues to get big yards for the Vipers. And Minnesota needs to hold here. Second and goal from the 1, I formation. The handoff goes to English. He fumbled! He fumbled and it's recovered by Jeb Gatlin! Oh man, what a play by the Maulers! Koma Kaleka, I believe, forced it. Johnny English fumbles on the goal line. That was Kaleka, who came up and popped Johnny English right before he possibly could have scored a touchdown. Backbreaker. What a play by Kaleka and Gatlin. Unbelievable. First and 10 from the 2. Marconi back to pass from the end zone, throws it over the middle. Boy, nearly threw another interception. A 5-yard gain. Cleveland has had so many opportunities. Man, just cannot find the end zone offensively. Second and 5 from the 7. And how about the Mauler defense tonight? Cleveland scores 51 points in the first meeting. The Vipers just 6 offensive points in this game tonight so far. Marconi back to pass. And Marconi dumps it short, and Abarazzabo's hit hard by Brantley. Only a 1-yard gain. 9th catch for Abarazabo. Brings up a 3rd down and 4. $9:50 to go in the 3rd. 3rd and 4 from the 8. 4 receivers. Marconi's pass. Sidearm throw! Laser! First down, Maulers. Campbell on the catch. Woo! Some zip on that one. Lucky there wasn't a bird in the area. That would have been shot down. 3rd down 4. Or I'm sorry, 1st and 10. What am I saying at the 19? 4 receivers set. Marconi back to pass. Marconi going deep down the field. That pass is knocked away and caught! Abarazabo off the tip! Gain of 24! Everything going Minneapolis' way. You just can't teach that. This is instinct. Abarazabo tracks the ball all the way through. A couple of breaks go the Maulers' way. They're in business now near midfield. Marconi to throw. That pass is caught. Campbell on the outside doing damage. 1st and 10 to the Viper 35. Boy, we have seen some crazy plays by Abarazabo. 10 grabs, $157 today. Caught that ridiculous pass in the end zone for his 2nd touchdown. Caught that tip. Marconi's on point. Back to pass. Marconi caught by Miller. 4-yard gain. Miller has been quiet today. It was Campbell who was quiet the past couple of weeks. Now it's Miller. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cleveland down 15. Minneapolis on the move. Empty backfield, 4-2-5 defense, and they jumped offside. Marconi free play. Marconi nearly picked again. Unlike Marconi to have 3 interceptions, he's got 35 touchdowns to 8 picks in 5 games.
Neutral zone infraction, number 97, defense.
And in fact, this is only Marconi's second game of the season with 3 or more interceptions. He had 3 against Baltimore. But he also had 575 yards passing and 6 touchdowns in that game. The offside on Cleveland makes it 2nd down and 1. And the only thing that's going to keep the Vipers in this game moving forward is more Marconi mistakes. 2nd and 1 of the 26. 3 receivers, 2 to the top of the screen. 2 backs in the backfield, 4-2-5 defense once again. 2 in the play clock. Marconi just got that off, and Marconi throws down the middle, pass caught. Nearly intercepted by Elfage, but it's a 1st down. Maulers 11 grabs for a $162 and 2 touchdowns for Subo time tonight. Marconi, back to pass, has time, end zone, incomplete. Knocked away, intended for Donald Miller. Marconi can throw an incompletion every now and again. Brantley on the coverage. We saw a linebacker get an interception in our first game, Stephen Lambert in the end zone. 2nd and 10 from the 21, 3 receivers. Marconi under center. Another 4-2-5 defensive look for Cleveland. Marconi back to throw. Marconi down the middle, pass caught. Alvarado, 6-yard pickup. 3rd down 4. Even a field goal at this point makes it a 3-score game for Minneapolis. And they have plenty of time to get their 50. 3rd down 4, 2 receivers. Marconi trying to convert. Marconi sidearm throw, pass caught. Campbell racing for the goal line. Touchdown, Minneapolis! Another beautiful throw with limited vision from Marconi. Drops it right in the bucket. And barring a catastrophic meltdown, Minneapolis finally puts Cleveland in the rearview mirror, all thanks to Koma Kaleka forcing the fumble on Johnny English as Cleveland was just about to make it a 1-score game again. The extra point for the Maulers is up and good, and it's 35 Minnesota, 13 Cleveland. Again, barring the biggest comeback in league history, the Maulers look to be on their way to 6-0. They will clinch a playoff spot, remain de facto 2 games ahead for the number 1 seed. 1 more win will clinch them the number 1 seed since they hold the head-to-head over Baltimore. Cleveland on the return past the 25. Friesel makes a few moves, breaks another tackle. Friesel breaks another tackle past the 30. 1 man to beat. Mackenzie Friesel. Cleveland touchdown. Cleveland's got a kickoff return and an interception return for scores, and the Vipers won't go away. Friesel, I mean, this was not an easy kickoff return. Makes 2 guys miss right here, then a third, then breaks 2 tackles on his way to the end zone. Boy, we've seen it all in Week 8, haven't we? Cleveland just keeps playing.
Number 6 is back for the point after. Blake will hold the kick.
Cleveland will kick the extra point instead of electing to go for 2. Maybe they figure it's a little too early for that. And it probably is. The extra point for Cleveland is good. Vipers 20, Minneapolis 35. Sticking around, now have to play some defense. For the Maulers, just continue to take care of business. You'll be all right. The crazy thing is about the game is that Cleveland's offense is usually pretty good. Third best in the league in scoring, put up 51 on Minneapolis the first time. Cleveland's defense doing their best, but the Vipers still finding ways. And offside here on Cleveland, and that's going to be an accepted penalty. Cleveland is making... You can't make mistakes against the Maulers, and they're making one too many.
Neutral zone infraction, number 94. Defense.
First and 5 offside on Czech Congo. He's jumped off a couple of times tonight.
Let's go. First and 5.
Under 6 minutes to go in the third, 35-20. 3 receivers for Marconi and 3 downs to get 5 yards. And Marconi's going to do it on down number 1 as Alvarado has a big yak to the 46, 185 yards on 13 grabs. He is the star so far tonight. First down, Maulers. Subo time, getting it done, becomes the second player in the league this year to have a 1,000-yard receiving season. First and 10 to the 46, and Marconi drops to throw. Marconi's pass caught. And again, that wasn't, I thought it was Elfage, but a defensive lineman out of position. Alvarado able to make the grab thanks to, thinking about Baltimore for some reason. Second and 4, gain of 6 yards, down to 5 minutes to go. Second and 4 from the 48 as Marconi's pass is going to be caught. First down, big hit on James Cooley, but he holds on. That's a gutsy catch. First down to the Viper 36. The SFL is expanding. For more information, visit simulationfl.com, the About SFL tab on the menu, and then Get Involved is where you want to be for that information. No gain on the play. That pass is incomplete. Second and 10. From 8 to 12, we already have more applicants than we have spots. Who will get in? You'll be able to find out how you can track the expansion process with a major announcement by the SFL tomorrow. Second and 10 from the 36. Marconi back to throw. Marconi's pass caught in double coverage, a 5-yard gain, and Alvarado now got 15 grabs. Alvarado is the catch machine. This year he has 12, 25, 15, 17, and 17 receptions. Marconi, long time, and that pass is caught. The offensive line here in Minneapolis, as the Maulers move the chains, continues to be one of the best in the NFL. Marconi usually doesn't have to wait that long to complete a pass, but Marconi has only been sacked 8 times in 5 games this year. That is second best in the league, only behind Caleb Wright, who's gone down 7 times. Marconi to throw down the middle, and a dangerous pass is incomplete. Looking for Abarancevo. Overthrown. Marconi got a little too excited there. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Second and 10 of the 16. Marconi, shotgun, back to throw. Marconi's time, short throw. Pass caught by Campbell. Dragged down at the 11-yard line. And Marconi is nearly at 500 yards passing. Already has 5 touchdowns, 2 off his season average. 3rd and 4. And again, even a field goal puts Minneapolis up by 3 scores, so still in pretty good shape, despite Cleveland's interception return for a touchdown and kickoff return for a touchdown. Marconi's pass on 3rd down and 4 is caught, and they got the first down. Just turned the corner. That was, I believe, Abarancevo on the outside. No, it was Cooley. 1st and goal, Minneapolis. Maulers, the number 1 red zone offense in the league this season. 26 trips, that's number 1 in the league. 19 touchdowns, that's number 1 in the league. Marconi back to pass, swings it outside, and he lost a couple of yards. Nobody open, had to just get what he could, and that was not helpful. Second and goal from the 7. Just inside the 7-yard line. Again, a 3 wide receiver formation for Marconi. Miller in the slot. Marconi back to pass. Marconi looking. Fires. Pass caught. Short of the end zone. Abarancevo gain of 5. 3rd and goal from the 2. Third down and goal. Cleveland looking to hold him to a field goal. Marconi, it says, nope, I don't think so. And then a late hit tacked on at the end of it. Touchdown, Minneapolis. Back up by 3 scores.
Late hit, number 28, defense.
Minneapolis, an unstoppable force. Honolulu gets their next crack at them. And then the final game of the season for Minneapolis, I'm trying to think, they're on the road. I think they face the New York Knights. That'll be an interesting contest, as the extra point is good. Maulers 42, Cleveland 20. Back up by 3 touchdowns. Cleveland will have to respond with another big play. From the 9-yard line. Cleveland on the return. Friesel will return the last opening kickoff up to the 30. Again, shout out to everyone that's in the chat this evening. AJ Caswell, Bandits APF 2K8, D8J1, Darth Destro MD, Don Techt, IDJ313, Optimus Goob, Pocket Passer, Prospective Owner, Ramos Lynn, Ray X Live, San Antonio, TJ Cag SFL, T Paternity, Ulysses, Lino 85, Vertigo, and X Factor 56. As Johnny English takes a 4-yard carry. Koma Kaleka with his 5th tackle. And as he bears down on Johnny English, English probably thinking, oh no, better hang on to the football. Second and 6 at the 34, coming up on a minute to go in the third. Right back to pass, deep ball to King, and King makes the play at the 46-yard line.
First down, Vipers.
Scott King has had success deep, but he has not been able to stay on his feet. Pass is just a little bit out of his range. That could have been a touchdown if he would have been able to stay upright.
First and 10.
And off to English, going to lose a yard. Brings up second down and 11. Cleveland needs to score here if they want any chance at a comeback, and the offense still has not scored a touchdown today.
Second and 10. 46 yards.
Second down, 11 from the 47. Shotgun formation for Cleveland. Johnny English makes a spin move. He's got a first down. Best run of the day for Johnny English up to the Minneapolis 33. Does Cleveland have one heck of a fourth quarter in store for us, or will Minneapolis continue to rack up the scoreboard? It's the Maulers 42. And the Cleveland Vipers 20. This is Mauler Football 97.9 KMAL. We'll be right back to Wolfram and Hart Stadium for Fan Appreciation Night after this.
Dropped off the ride, pushed on a pull, got our bearings, got blown away, checked the time, killed some time, nibbled, knives, next time, now. Found some culture, fresh new kicks, not so subtle, subtle hints, midlife crisis, fountain of youth, aged in reverse, spoiled our dinner, centered, splurged, went smooth, smoother, smoothest, got fast, got warmed, got benched, ate like kings, swam with sharks, took a stroll, made it sparkle, made some moves, sipped on a nightcap, sipped on one more. Who needs date night when there's date day? Mall of America.
Always new.
Come in and use your Starbucks gift card any day through January 5th for a chance to win Starbucks for life.
Hello. You can go ahead and put your bag right here. Have a nice flight.
Traveling can feel like one big mystery. You're never quite sure what is coming your way. But when you've got an entire company who knows that the fewest cancellations and the most on-time flights are nothing if we can't get your things there too. It's no wonder more people choose Delta than any other airline.
Mauler Football on 97.9 K-Mall is brought to you by Mall of America, always new. By Starbucks. Get your free iced coffee at any Minneapolis Starbucks after every Mauler win. By Stella Artois. And by True Strength. Visit OptimumNutrition.com for more information. Start of the fourth quarter, 1st and 10 for Cleveland at the Minneapolis 33, 195 yards and an interception for Wright. Wright hands it off to English. English got another first down. Back-to-back first down runs for Johnny English. First down, Cleveland. They're down by 22. First down at the 23-yard line for Cleveland, down 3 touchdowns. And that's going nowhere, although pretty decent effort by the fullback Cartwright for a 2-yard gain, brings up 2nd down and 8. Second and 8 from the 22-yard line. Maulers are 12 minutes away from 6-0. Play action. Wright's in trouble. Goes down on a blindside sack. Ron Scott's 2nd sack of the game. And he was licking his chops from the moment he saw that play develop. Wright never saw it coming. Third and 13 at the 27, 4 receivers. Wright back the pass. Wright trying to move the chains. Friesel cut off. 4th and 4, and we'll see how the Vipers approach this 4th down, and it looks like they're going to kick the field goal and concede this one to Minneapolis, take the points. Yard field goal for Casanari is good. And there's still a lot of football left to be played, but you just can't possibly fathom the Vipers getting consecutive stops in this quarter. Can't fault Cleveland for thinking that they can. From the goal line, Minneapolis on the return. That's Kaleka. Outdone today by Friesel's kickoff return. First down, Maulers at the 24, up 19. First down for Marconi. Mahler's still yet to run the football today, as expected. Back to pass. Marconi, boy, nearly threw another one away. Elfage again had an opportunity at a pick, and Cooley only 8 catches on 10 targets today. James Cooley this year, a season low of 12 receptions way back in the first game. Second and 10 of the 24, 3 receivers. Marconi, out route, Miller, shoved out of bounds. 8-yard pickup, 3rd and 2 for Minneapolis. Another big third down stop needed for Cleveland. Let's take a look at the stats at the end of the third quarter. 479 yards total offense for Minneapolis to just 272 for Cleveland. Wright still under 200 yards passing. 3rd and 2 for Marconi. Marconi's pass over the middle, caught first down to the 38-yard line. Wearing down the Vipers is Subo time for the first down for the league's best team. How about this stat? The Maulers today are 7 for 8 on 3rd down. You can't get much more efficient than that. They're 8 for 9 now. Pass down the field, caught by Abarazabo. It's a runaway touchdown, Minneapolis. Leaving no doubt who the league's #1 team is this year. That pass to Abarazabo likely eliminates Cleveland from playoff contention. And the extra point for Minneapolis is good. That's 7 touchdowns for Rocco Marconi today, right on par with his season average. He has 42 touchdowns this season. Here's some stats that'll blow your mind. Jasper Hart has 29 touchdowns in 4 years. Matsumoto, 38 touchdowns in 4 years. 45 touchdowns for West St. Clair in 4 years. Marconi has 42 in 6 games. Welcome NBC 27 to the chat. You think this could be put in a video game? I don't think so. Think again. 1st and 10 from the 30. Right back to throw. Deep ball down the right-hand side. Off the hands of Scott King. And he's lucky that was not picked off. 2nd down. Defending Jeb Gatlin once again. Boy, he's had a nice night, has Gatlin.
Let's go. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 30. 49-23. The Maulers running away with this one. Play action, right. Check down, English. Oh boy, English, nice move in the open field. A 6-yard pickup now, 10 catches for Johnny. Look at Abarazabo, 18 for 266 yards. On a night that James Cooley a bit quiet, Abarazabo certainly showed up tonight. For Abarazabo, his season high is 287 yards. Wright's in trouble. He is going to avoid a sack, throw it, and nearly throw an interception. It's 4th down. And now the Maulers can pad their stats. Getting a couple of looks at this. So 9 minutes left, 49-23, and it could get even worse for the Vipers if their defense can't step up to the challenge from the 30. Maulers up to the 33-yard line. Cleveland will fall to 1-5. Their only victory and upset over OKC, which has fallen to 2-4. So at this point, not much of an upset. Like the league on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow our YouTube and Twitch channels /SimulationFL. Check us out on social media. Marconi's pass, got Middlecock 2-yard gain. That is the 19th reception for Abarazzo. One more catch, it would be his second 20-reception game this season, 20-plus reception game.
2nd and 7 from your Maulers, 36-yard line.
Down! Sit.
3 receivers split backs in the backfield with Rocco. Fans hanging around on Fan Appreciation Night. It's the Mauler home finale. They finish up on the road at Orlando, at New York. Not easy places to play football. And not easy teams to go up against.
3rd and 3.
T-Pat trying to finish 8-0 in the regular season for the 2nd straight year. Under 8 minutes to go, Marconi's pass. Swing outside, caught. That's Abarazzo's 20th catch of the night. That's another Mauler first down. So just when Cleveland had the opportunity to get off the field, they can't do it. 7:43 and counting here in a blowout, the final game of week number 8. Marconi deep ball against the blitz. Has Abarazzo, he's too quick. Minneapolis has hit their season average. Touchdown in a rout. Can't stop Minnie. 55-23. Cleveland gets caught up, just not playing sound defense, which has been the problem in most losses. Ahmad Arrington, whose name usually comes up often since his trade over to Cleveland, he has been incredibly quiet tonight. Thank you, Marcus Amore. Appreciate the comments. Make sure to follow us. Get email notifications when we go live. Next weekend schedule, it's week number 9 of 11 in the SFL regular season before the playoffs kick off. Next week on Sunday, we have another doubleheader, 3 p.m. These Minneapolis Maulers travel to Honolulu to take on the Legends. We're looking to bounce back from a 2-game losing streak. Then at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, same time, same place right here. Game of the week. And after the way Orlando played earlier today, you won't want to miss it. The 3-3 Orlando Intimidators in 3rd place take on the 5-1 Baltimore Crabs in Orlando, where the Intimidators average over 50 points per game and are 3-0 at home this season. A stellar Sunday slate for you next weekend, and then the Monday night game, Cleveland battles San Francisco as Cleveland tries to play spoiler to the Bulldogs, who may get rookie running back Tuiasa Sopo back. Not quite sure if that is the case or not. Have to double check the injury records. 1st and 10 for the 34 for the Vipers in garbage time now, trying to make something of this game as that pass is incomplete. The Cleveland offense still does not have an offensive touchdown. The Maulers have 8.
Second and 10 from the Vipers, 34 yards.
backs in the backfield for the Vipers. This game, all she wrote, the only big blowout of the week as Johnny English breaks off, and there goes English teaching lessons past the 20-10-5 touchdown. And Cleveland gets the garbage time score, and we're not done yet with the offensive fireworks. Johnny English and the Cleveland Viper offense finally scores their first touchdown of the night on offense. 56-29 as Jeb Gatlin couldn't bring him down. 7:11 to go in the ball game.
Number 6 is back for the point after. Blake will hold the kick.
Extra point upcoming here for Cleveland. They'll be down by 26. I would suspect to see an onside kick from the Vipers. Still got a long way to go in this one. Cleveland's defense defying defensive logic. They give up an absurd 43.6 points per game, and they're just going to kick this thing deep. Maulers still have plenty of time to hit a new SFL record for points in a game. The current record is 63, set against Cleveland the opening week of the season. From the 2-yard line, Kaleko on the return up to the 23.
First and 10.
19 viewers sticking with us through a blowout. We appreciate that. If you can get through a blowout, just wait until you see an epic battle in the fourth quarter. As Marconi's pass is picked off at the 30-yard line. Interception by Cleveland. That's the fourth of the day for Rocco Marconi. Morris Green now with 2 interceptions, and Cleveland is fighting their way back with 7 minutes to go. If you missed the first game of the SFL doubleheader, the Orlando Intimidators and the New York Knights was an absolute SFL classic. It'll be on YouTube, the full game archived in high definition later this evening. You have to bear with us, probably check in the morning. It's a large file. First and 10 from the 32 for Cleveland, trying to make this look better as an end result. Wright has time to throw that pass off the hands of what appeared to be Gatlin, looking for Goodspeed, and Freeman Goodspeed, for being a number 1 receiver, silver star in this offense, really not involved as much as the Vipers probably like. Does not have a double-digit catch game and does not have a game of over 100 yards receiving since last playing Cleveland in week 1. Wright back to pass. Wright checks it down to English, and English will not get anything. 3rd down and 10.
No gain on the play.
Showtime.
3rd and 10. Ball at the 32-yard line.
3rd and 10 to the 32, 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Wright back to pass, trying to keep the drive alive. Caleb Wright down the left-hand side, caught. That is a non-star defended by Dorsett. Curtis Walker down the left-hand side converts the 3rd down. Cleveland keeps the drive alive. 1st down over the head of Jeb Gatlin.
First and 10. Ball at the 11-yard line.
Johnny English around the right-hand side, no gain. 2nd and 10. Jeb Gatlin there again to make the stop. Dan and Peter will have the second half highlight stats and analysis from the SFL studios in San Antonio coming up on the 2K post-game report. A long Sunday doubleheader here today as Caleb Wright will step up and fire again off his back foot. A risky throw. Austin Broadway steps in that passing lane. Now it's 3rd and 10. Mahler's 8 touchdown passes ahead of the season average. They have not needed a kicker tonight. Caleb Wright goes empty backfield on 3rd and 10. 4 wide receivers. King isolated to the bottom of the screen. And Wright will drop the throw. He's in trouble. Hit as he threw. It's 4th down. And the Maulers have done a very good job putting pressure on Caleb Wright tonight. Will the Vipers bring the kicker on to cut it down to a 3-score game? It would appear they are. This from 28 yards away for Cleveland. Got the deficit down to 22. They lost the first meeting by 12. On the play clock, the kick from 28 yards away is good. 5:19 remains, 56-33. And each team today has scored over 40 points. Or I'm sorry, over 30 points. Baltimore beat Oklahoma City 27-13 Saturday. And Cleveland will kick it deep again. From the 2-yard line, Kaleka hasn't had a good return tonight. He's up to the 25-yard line. So looking ahead at next week, we talk about the Maulers and the Legends. The Legends are a bit down on their luck, 2-3. However, I'm sure they will have a interesting game plan for the Maulers, trying to get everything going back in a positive direction. They have one of the most talented secondaries on paper. Gold Star corner, the only team that has one of those in the league. Rookie June Fierro. As Marconi's short throw to Campbell is complete for a 4-yard gain. Keeps the clock moving. Also have bronze free safety Nathaniel Grayson. Silver corner Koyama Shigeki. So that could potentially give the Maulers a test. And Honolulu has played better at home. 2-0 at home this year, 0-3 on the road. 2nd and 6 at the 29 for Marconi. Marconi going deep to Cooley. You better believe it. 30-20. Bye-bye. That is 62 points for Minneapolis. They're an extra point away from tying the SFL record. Easy. I mean, there's nobody on them. They're just giving them touchdowns. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. It's been that type of season for the Cleveland Vipers. Maulers about to increase their lead to 30. And the Minneapolis Maulers have tied the SFL record for points in a game that they previously set week 1 against these Cleveland Vipers. A record that will likely not be broken. We don't expect Cleveland to have this bad of a defense next year. And we expect a lot of SFL owners to figure out